Shemai GTA chums, the Entity XF is discounted this week. It's a removed vehicle. You can only purchase it in the LS Tuners car meet. So if you want to purchase it, it's only 477 grand. Absolute bargain. I got mine free on the wheel years ago, and here she blows. It's a lot better than my customization. But in fairness to Rockstar, they've not got access to the special rims on that, or they could have put the special rims on, but they decided not to. So we're going to modify it first, and I'm going to talk a bit about performance as I drive. So modification shouldn't take too long because there's not a great deal to it, and we've got a standard colour here, so let's have a look at what we've got with colours. So respray, I'm thinking a metallic colour, maybe something like a red, I really don't know. It could go either way. It's a beautiful, beautiful car, so any colour you pick is going to work. Purple looks nice. Notice there's a black piece there, so we might want that to stand out a bit. So that's why the whites and the creams work so well. I think I've done an Entity in cream before, but I've not done one in bright pink. Wow, now that is pretty special. Oh, what the hell? It's locked because I'm in the numpty centre. Sorry guys, I just found the perfect colour and I've just not done enough boost starts or whatever. So back to red it is, but let's do a special red maybe. Let's get out, not the Cabernet, the Candy Red. That's got a bit of pink in it, we're going to do that. So that means that the crew emblem goes on the door. No, what's the secondary colour? Oh, we don't have one. That's a bit weird. But what we do have is underfloor lighting, so I am going to get rid of the neon kit entirely, I think. I think yellow does work with red, but or we could just turn it a different colour. Let's do that. Let's turn it like a there's a black one, isn't there, the backlight, which tends to work with everything, so I'm going to pick that one. So that's the neon colour, and next the yellow rims do look good, but let's just change those wheels right now. So wheel type, I'll show you what it is. It's a modern mesh, very good rim, not going to change that, no need. But what I'm going to do is the colour, we're going to change it. Oh, you know what, that's yellow bird looks good. That's like the dew yellow, isn't it, kind of thing. That does look good. I'm tempted to go for something a bit weird, but the standard, the safe bet is obviously always going to be black. Tyre enhancements, bulletproofs, and the design. We do want a design. What would I... Oh, fuckaroo! Yes, that's got to be the one to choose. Tyre smoke, yellow. Let's go red, and we just keep spending money on this car. What for? I got a Chaos Perico heist to do, I suppose. I can do that to get a bit of money back. Right, let's start with the bodywork and see what we've got there. We've got these custom side vents. You notice it puts a bit of extra detail in the middle. This is a Koenigsegg CC8S, I think, or Agera. But I don't even remember if that's what it looks like. But I'm not doing that Agera build. It's just my build, just for anyone who jumps in. Oh, that looks quite nice, the splitter with canards. I don't normally like canards, but those go in with that vent, so I think that works. I'm going to put them on. Add an extra detail, rear bumper. Okay, we've already got that on. The carbon rear diffuser, going to leave that because it looks great. And engine's upgraded to the max. It's all upgraded to the max. Triple exhaust. It looks very good. All the stock looks very good as well. Not the double, but the triple or the stock. What about the plate? Plate looks good, but I think we need to change the colour. And respray skirts. We have the carbon skirts, just gives it a bit of an extra boost, and it really goes with the front splitter as well, and the diffuser. So for that reason, it's a yes. Spoiler. Now this is the thing. The spoiler is terrible. It works on a level, but it just looks a lot better without. So I'm not going to bother. Even though you get traction bonus, you won't need it. Suspension, lower it to the max for performance reasons. It's a supercar, so obviously you're not going to win races with it unless you're very good at racing. Everyone else is rubbish. Okay, that's it done. Oh, windows, we can limo it out, but I think it covers up. So notice the engine compartment window there. We can't see that, so that's why I've not gone for a limo, although you might want to do that if you don't want to see the engine. Let's get out for a drive, talk about racy performance a little bit. No, let's just talk about just general driving. Never going to race it, most likely. Obviously, it's an old car. It's kind of been in the game for 10 years now, so I think it probably used to be the fastest car in the game because it was the fastest car in the world or something. And like a lot of the Koenigseggs now, and well, all the Koenigseggs in the game now are just not fast. That was bit of a bump there. They're not fast, right? In the game with regards to racing, but they are fast because they're supercars, obviously. But they do drive nicely, and we've got a decent grip for getting the cornering, and that is nice. I like that. Is this one rear-wheel drive or is it all-wheel drive? Oh, come on, mate, get out of my way! What an idiot! But the engine sound is a bit waspish, and I found it irritating at first, but now I don't. So if you don't like that, maybe that's a reason not to buy it. Not a good enough reason for in my view. I think you want to buy it. It's only 477 grand, super cheap, and this is a very good build. I think customization it could do with a little bit more, but what you end up with is very good. Even the internals look pretty good. Look at that back rear window and the way you can peep through the top like that, you see, and see my head, my passenger's head there. The driver's head is not a passenger. Well, he's a passenger because it's just a computer generated thing that just does what I tell him. Not bad things, obviously, all good things. But the overall look of the car, I think it's probably the best looking. The MT looks pretty good and has better customization. But for 477 grand, this is far better value, and it has better performance as well because it is faster than the latest, the Entity MT and the XXR, which is exactly the same as the MT. The MT is a copy and paste. So it's the best performing because it's not got the engine resistance in it. It's just a standard car with no nonsense from Rockstar, which is what we want from a car. So therefore you're not going to have any problems, not have any funkiness to it, and it drives nicely. It's just so good in the cornering. Let's look at the all-wheel drive thing. I can't remember off the top of my head, and I can't feel it. So rear-wheel drive. There we go. Okay, unless it's got a really slow front wheel, but I think it's rear wheel. The XXRs are all-wheel maybe. But maybe I can't remember. Swiss cheesehead. But anyway, this one is rear-wheel drive. That's all you want to know, and it's the better driving car, and probably the best looking car. What I should do is show you all the others, shouldn't I? They're all in my garage, man. That's what I was going to do originally. Let's just run over some more stuff randomly first. Oh, mate, where am I? I'm just sorry. I just done a lot of sleeping. Had an exhaustive shift run, so I'm really not quite with it. And part of me felt like I was going to die the other day. You know when you have like kind of heart palpitations. But it's, oh come on, what are you two doing? See that was do drop a like at this stage if you're going to drop off and you don't want to look at the other cars. That's fair enough. And also if you're interested, subscribe. You know, which you're probably not, but do it just to help out the channel. I only post 1 million videos. That's all. But it'll never suggest my videos to you, so you won't even notice that you subscribe to me anyway. That's pretty much what happens if you sub to a lot of channels. Um, you'll get the odd one, and hopefully it'll be useful for you. This is a very good looking car though, and I'll show you the other cars, and I think they're all good looking in their own little way. But this is probably one of the best. It could be the best, but the MT I think has better kind of customization, and it's had more effort put into it, and for that reason it could be the better looking one if you like that. But it's all about style, and this one is such a classic car, so stylish. The back end, especially those tail lights, which you could not see then. This is the XXR in the middle. But they're all good looking cars, whichever one you like. But I would buy this anyway, just because it's so cheap and so good. But obviously, it's for collectors. If you want performance, you're not going to buy any of these 3 cars. Hope that helps, but thank you very much for watching and have a great day. If you are playing this GTA.